go. Oh, it's getting a little sporty. There we go. Wow, that thing hit. Whoa, what? Cleveland, Ohio rose to a manufacturing and commercial powerhouse in the Great Lakes through dedicated, hardworking, blue-collar workers. However, Cleveland's industrial boom came with environmental consequences. Pollution contaminated the river running through Cleveland, the Cuyahoga River, resulting in the river catching fire 14 times. In hindsight, the river catching fire was actually a blessing in disguise, as it spurred the American environmental movement. Now the Cuyahoga River is being extensively cleaned, monitored, and researched. So to see how far the Cuyahoga River has come, I'm gonna snorkel and fish the Cuyahoga River and see what kind of species are living there. Let's get fishing. All right, here we go. The water's looking pretty decent. Not the clearest I've ever seen, but it's a sunny day, so hopefully we'll be able to see some fish if we do get snorkeling. Really pretty day though. The water temperature is like 90 degrees. So it is a beautiful summer day in Northeast Ohio on the Cuyahoga River. Ooh, we got a bird. And there he goes. See you, bud. That was a great blue heron, big bird, prehistoric looking. He was kind of waiting and hanging out for some fish and hopefully stalking and see if he can catch some fish himself. All right, so coming up in front of us is the 82 bridge. And then historically there used to be a dam. They always called it the Route 82 dam. That dammed up the river right here. They recently just took it out. And so now it's just a bunch of rapids, and used to be a big concrete dam, but now this river's more free flowing. This just adds on environmental cleanup that they're doing, making sure that there's no dams, so then sediment can actually flow through the river, but also fish can pass through. So dams really can block the fish flow. So this is really nice that this dam is out. This is where the dam used to be. Now it's just a series of rapids. So we're just gonna go head first through these rapids. The dam used to be right there, no longer there anymore. You could float right through it with a kayak or a canoe or my little pontoon boat. And now that is more free flowing, which is absolutely great for fish passage, but also sediment flow. So, you know, sediment can now flow more freely through this river and get it back to more of its original state. Really cool work that they've done in taking out that dam. Oh, man, that was rough. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. That was bad. I took that like the worst way I could take. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord, that was bad. Woo! Okay. That was not my prettiest maneuver. Full steam ahead on the rapids. Woo, that's fun. Little Cuyahoga River rapids right there. I love it. So those big trees that are hanging over the water, those are sycamore trees. Those sycamore trees will lose their bark, so they almost look white. And they're really commonly found along rivers and streams. A lot of the trees that in the riparian zone that hangs over the Cuyahoga River are those sycamore trees. They have huge, big leaves, and I love their bark. One of my favorite trees out there. Their bark is so cool because it just peels right off. I think I've heard that they say that their bark peels off so easily because they grow so fast. So any of the botanists out there or arborists can tell me differently, but that's what I've heard. Little overhanging sycamore is a good place to kind of do a little bit of snorkeling. It kind of breaks off some of that current. It also provides a little bit of habitat for fish to hang in. So usually I try to snorkel upstream, not downstream. So let's see what we could find in this little root bog. The first fish I saw were these shiners and minnow species. They are a schooling species, so I saw quite a few of them swimming in a school. The next fish I saw was the smallmouth bass. They're native to Ohio and are found throughout the Cuyahoga River. They are one of the river's apex predators. I saw some round gobies in the rocks. Round gobies are not native to Ohio, but have been introduced into Lake Erie and probably moved their way into the Lake Erie tributaries. Smallmouth bass love eating gobies. This plant right here is Japanese knotweed, and this Japanese knotweed is also an invasive plant loaded up on the river. A lot of the banks have that Japanese knotweed, and it kind of chokes things out. It almost makes this bamboo looking stuff. So this stuff right here, it's almost like bamboo, all Japanese knotweed. I saw some more smallmouth bass in the rocks. They were probably looking for round gobies in the rocks for a quick meal. The entire time I was snorkeling, these Spotfin Shiners were following me around. If you look closely, they have a spot in their dorsal fin, and that's a good way to identify them. Alright, here we go. We got some Cuyahoga River rapids right here. We're going this thing full steam ahead. Let's see how hard we can hit these things. Woo! There we go. Oh, it's getting a little sporty. There we go. Ooh! Oh yeah! All right. This is actually where we're gonna be fishing. This little tailwater area. Let's see if we can get some fish. I waited out to start fishing some riprap along the bank. I was specifically fishing for smallmouth bass, and I was using a spinning reel, a 7-foot rod, and throwing a 1/4 ounce jig head with a twister tail. The key is to cast as close to the rocks as possible. Yep. There it is. There he is. Woo! This one's jumping. Yeah, there we go. Back this way. That's a nicer fish. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. There we go. Ooh, this one's still running. He's not done yet. That's a nicer smallie for sure. There we go. He's still running. These things run like crazy. What cool fish. Oh my gosh, I love Cuyahoga River smallmouth. There we go. Like this. Beautiful. Look at that fish. Gorgeous fish. All right, let's get the release on it. Ooh, got one. Go. Bring this thing back this way. Feels like a nice smallmouth. There he is. Nice smallmouth. He's definitely fighting pretty good. Oh yeah. That's an awesome smallmouth. Ooh! Beautiful Cuyahoga River smallmouth. They are so cool. So as I was fishing, I was feeling stuff. I was definitely tingling my feet. And look at this. Look at what's going on right here. A bunch of Spotfin Shiners were eating the skin off my legs the entire time I was fishing. The entire time I was in the water, they were following me around and getting a free meal. Oh, there's one. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. Wow, that thing hit. Whoa, what? Wow, that thing hit. Whoa, what? It's getting sporty out here. Oh, that thing hit really nice. Oh man, what a beautiful fish. Oh, smallmouth. Oh my gosh, these things fight like crazy. There he is. Yep. Gosh, these things fight. That is a nice one right there. Beautiful. I'm just about to finish up this float. Had a really great time. Saw some cool fish snorkeling, and we definitely caught some nice smallmouth. The Cuyahoga River is an absolute beautiful place to be. Definitely get out there, check it out. It's in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It's a great smallmouth fishery. So check out the river. If you got a pontoon, or if you got a kayak, a canoe, just try to get out and do a little fishing and maybe a little bit of snorkeling, and you can see some really cool stuff. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. All right, that didn't go too bad. Not too shabby.